preparing the skin on the lips, on the eyes, and all over the face. And first of all, I apply the Minerals Reviver. It's not only preparing the skin for the makeup, but it's also very good as skincare. After that, you apply your moisturizer, again all over the face. And if it's a fluid, so if it's a light consistency, you may also apply it under your eyes. And be sure you prepare the lips for the makeup, so to make them soft and ready for applying the lipstick or lip gloss. So I start doing the makeup with the eyebrows. First of all, we should find the form of the eyebrow, fill in the free space between the small hair, and after that, plug it if necessary. So first of all, I find the highest point of the eyebrow. Working over the outer corner. First of all, I'm working with a pencil. So the pencil helps me to create the texture and the shape of the eyebrow. After I have finished with the pencil, I start filling in the free space with the eyeshadow. This makes the eyebrow look more natural and soft. I especially want to use the eyeshadows in the inner corner of the eyebrow where I don't work with the pencil. In order to apply the foundation, I will use two different shades. The first one is lighter because Adriana has very light skin on her neck, and the color on her face is darker. So I'm using a flat brush to apply the foundation. And I'm using MAC 187 to blend the color on her face. I never put the foundation twice on the same place on the face. You may not use MAC 187, you may use a sponge. This will do the same thing. On the areas where your skin may be too sensitive and dry, I do not apply the foundation with smudging, but just tapping on to the skin. Applied the lightest color, I will use another one, darker by shade, and I will apply it on the cheekbone and here on the center of the face to contour the face a little bit. And again, don't forget to blend it. Be careful not to mix the colors, you just want to blend the harsh edges. After that, I'm working with my concealer palette and I'm using two shades. So the first one is a little bit pinkish, a light shade, and I mix it with the foundation that I have used, the darker foundation that I have used, and I apply on the spots. So just put the color on the spot and then working it with a finger or with a small, very small brush, but be sure you apply the concealer only on the spot or on the dark shade, so you don't want to go below these borders. Like this, you will be sure that you have covered it very well. When applying the concealer, be sure you work this zone, so the zone where you have shadows on your face. Just again, don't go below the borders of the shadow. Apply the concealer, you worked it over with the brush, blending it, or with your fingertip, and the shadow has gone. Same thing you do around your nose. I cannot show you it very well because the light is bad now. But again, you apply just on the shadow, work it over with the fingertip or with the same brush, and the shadow is gone. Be also sure you work with concealer the zone around your nose, because many people there have redness and uneven skin. And I will also apply my concealer on this zone of the eye, so in the outer corner, where many people, especially those who have dropping eye in the outer corner, have shadow. After you finish working with liquid and creamy textures, you want to powder the face, so that you always need to be sure that all the liquid and creamy textures are fixed with the loose powder. And now when you have powder on the model's face, you need to do the dry correction, and I will apply my color with a fan brush, with my favorite fan brush, and I will apply it starting from the darkest place on the face, so here it is, and I put the brush and move upwards. So now when I have created my cheekbone, I take off the excess of the color and I start blending the color all along the cheekbone to make it more natural and soft. My blush here on the upper side of the cheekbone, and again I use slight motions, movements, round movements to apply the color. If your color is too harsh or you can see the edges, you may again use the brush or the sponge that you have applied your foundation on and just blend the harsh edges of this color to make it look more natural and soft again. And now after we have worked over the skin and the eyebrow, we start doing the eyes. So first of all, I apply the white eyeshadow all over the upper eyelid till the brow. This will lighten the eye, take away all the unnecessary shadows that we still have on the eyelid, and will also make the colors pop. I will also use this white eyeshadow under the eye, here especially in the outer corner where I have my pencil color, and a very, very small amount on the inner corner of the eye, again to take away all the unnecessary shadows there and to lighten the eye. And I will also apply some shimmering powder. And now you want to look straight in the mirror and you want to find your crease line, and pay attention that when you have a small eyelid and you want to make it look bigger you do not go in the crease with the pencil, so you never go with dark colors right in your crease. You want to start a little bit higher than your crease, just a little bit, so that it wouldn't be seen when your eyes opened.